Welcome to the Building Savages podcast.
New favorite fitness podcast.
I'm your boy Terrence, aka Building Beast.
I'm Evan Perez, aka EP.
On this podcast, we talk to our fellow coaches, athletes, and everyday gym goers about health, fitness, business, entrepreneurship, self growth, and so much more. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, or
We'll find you and make you smash the subscribe button. Hope you enjoyed today's topic.
Dude, I don't know why people think like Chat GPT or like some of the AI things are gonna stop coaches. I'm like,
Yeah,
well, one, we're just moving into like the way of the world, right? So any good coach is gonna know how to adapt to whatever the times is moving with. I think this only really affects someone who's just not a passionate about their career to
yeah,
make these changes, and I think people like that get left in the dust.
yeah. Well, first off, like I fucking love ChatGPT. Like I wish I had this shit for homework when I was fucking bro. Like you could just put anything in there and they fucking like give you the answer. Like the other day, I was like write a caption for my Instagram and they did it. I was like, bro, this is fucking
And
amazing.
it's free, right?
And
I
it's
know
free.
you could pay for it, but
Yeah, you can pay for it, get like the extended version, but it's free. But like, yeah, I think the only thing is gonna have an issue with is getting to the point of subscription based programming. But it's the difference between programming and coaching, and I
for
think that's the
sure.
difference when ChatGPT is not gonna be able to fucking do it. You know what I mean, it's not gonna be able to look at the videos and audit and edit the stuff that you need to see, especially online training and stuff like that. Like you can write a program, but like you're not going to be able to talk to the person, tell you where to regress, how to progress, how to change your reps, how to change your sets. Oh, your knee's bothering you. Here's what you do. Like it's not going to be able to do that because it doesn't have the capacity to work and strategize the way that we do and be able to actually coach and actually provide and move forward. Like take it like this. Like bodybuilding.com has been selling programs for $5 for a
Yes.
year. People have used them, they still ask for my help.
Hmm.
Like, so what's the difference? You get me? You're basically just asking ChatGPT to write you a program for free. Are you gonna do it? Probably. Okay, is it actually gonna work? Maybe. Are you gonna actually find results? Maybe. But that all depends on like the amount of accountability that you have and the capacity you are to doing the program. But like that's what you hire us for. You hire us for accountability, for structure, for consistency, for motivation, for regressions, progressions, knowing when to move forward, when to back off, how to adjust on the fly for communicating. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be like, especially like in person, like you're not gonna go to ChatGPT. I had a bad day, ChatGPT. Tell like this is what happened and this is what my husband did. And what is ChatGPT gonna do? Cool, dude. Like I don't know what the fuck it's gonna do, but it's
It
not gonna
probably
have
just
so
make
much
up
of
some shit. Be like, you'll be okay. It'll
yeah,
get better
yeah.
tomorrow.
But at the end, give you like an emoji like thumbs up. I don't know what the capacity of ChatGPT is. Um,
Or any AI for that matter. It doesn't
any
even have to
AI.
be just be Chat
Yeah,
GPT.
it doesn't matter. I think the only issue, and going back, I think the only issue would be subscription based programming for people that just get the program. You know what I mean? That just get a program and don't get any adjustments, don't get any check-ins, don't get any calls. Like those kind of structures or those kind of online trainings need to progress because, like, I mean, like people can just get a program anywhere else. But for the coaching stuff, yeah, ChatGPT, like any AI can't do that, can do what we do, like at all.
Even that too, like if you're a certain coach and you have like a certain reputation, people are still gonna want to come to you regardless. They're not gonna
Exactly.
want to go to that to the generated AI robot thing if they have a good relationship with you and they
Mm,
just kind of trust your word and your knowledge. Because that's
exactly.
the other part about um your brand, right? Your brand you build to be something that is trustworthy and you
Yeah.
build to be something that is reputable, right? So once you kind of have that athlete buy-in, they're not gonna give a fuck about any robot coming out, bro. They're gonna first of all, they're gonna go to you and ask you what you think about
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
really what's gonna start to happen. So like I don't really get bothered by these things. If anything, it intrigues me, right? Because like it's just the world is changing in front of everybody's eyes, right? And it's happening now, and we all have to be prepared for whatever's to come. So you need to keep your eyes open to the things that's changing around you, and stop looking at everything as a threat, and start figuring out how you can utilize some of these things to help you and where you're going.
Exactly.
So, shit, Chat GPT, I know you use it for some things,
Bro,
and
that's all.
and you
Yeah,
love it, you
bro,
know. So for someone to say like, "Hey, I think, oh, what are you gonna do when these things get popular and it's gonna take it?" You can't take away me as a coach. You
exactly.
know, even if I do wanna, cause I wanna eventually get into selling programs and stuff like that, which is a different service than doing online
Mm,
coaching. You know, cause the online coaching, it comes with programming that's tailored to the person's resources and needs, and then you have the consistent feedback, you have the ongoing communication, you have the regressions, progressions, the adaptability, all these things that come with working with someone who knows you.
yeah,
And as you continue to work with a coach, we continue to know you even more. So if anything, we would probably start using some of these AI tools just to kind of make some of these labor things that we do a little easier. Like
yeah,
maybe they might have where we tell them, hey, Chat GPT or whatever, use this template that I used on athlete X, Y, and Z. And now they just, without me having to write out everything that's there, they give me the skeleton that I use, or whatever the case, however this stuff might look like over time. But if anything, it's just gonna make us work more efficient and just kind of save us from doing some of the hard labor things that just might take so much little tedious time. I'm seeing it on Canva, you know, making like flyers and stuff like that.
mm,
Like you trying to word something, it's like, hey, smart AI thing, can you word X, Y, and Z for me? Cool. They give me like 7 different suggestions on how to make
mhm,
this, and where I don't have to um waste so much time trying to word certain things that might have took me 15 to 20 minutes. Shave that time off for me now.
yeah,
You know, so I don't think we should be alarmed by these things. I think we should look at it as like, how do we utilize these tools as literally as another tool in our toolbox. It's
exactly.
another resource.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about optimization. Like how can we use it as coaches to make our brand better,
For
our
sure.
programming better, our structure better. Like I mean, it comes up with ideas based on um the entire internet and like how people do it. Like I mean, you can the other day I asked it like give me a general outline of how to create um a selling structure for
Mm.
whatever X, Y, and Z. And it gave me like a structure. Like, but again, you have to kind of like take like look read between the lines and like take everything with a grain of salt. Like read it, take it, and like be like, all right, I'll take some of this, I'll take some of that. That's a good idea, and then
Well,
move on. This isn't great for me. I gotta change it. Like it doesn't know you, and obviously it's learning and it's getting better as we kind of get better with it. But I think no matter what, like it will not be able to have the emotional intelligence to understand and be us. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for
If
sure.
it ever gets the intelligence to be us, like I think I want to go to the moon. Like I don't want to deal with
That's
like
doomsday.
that's like the shit
Terminator salvation is
Terminator
real.
stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like so take it I think take it with a grain of salt, use it to use it. I don't think we should necessarily be scared of it. I actually like was listening to a podcast about like this the other day about like the trajectory of the history of where we're going and what we're seeing with AI and stuff like that, and how it might take some jobs away that have to deal with technology like coding because it does coding way better than fucking anybody else because it's a fucking machine that can do it
Yeah.
like while you're sleeping. But it's also going to open up other jobs and stuff like that. Just because like we're the human race. If we start optimizing things with technology, like sooner or later we'll start opening up new jobs and optimizing things differently. Like who knows? You know what I mean? Like who
You know
knows?
we're gonna figure it out, bro.
We're always gonna exactly. We're always gonna
Always.
so yeah, it's not gonna take our job. It can't do what we do, but I think it's also a great tool, a scary tool if you really think about it, because I feel like kids nowadays are not gonna be learning anything. They can just type some shit in Chat GPT and like fucking get all their homework done or whatever like that. But that's another story.
Possibly. That's another conversation.
That's a
But
completely another conversation, and I don't think that's the conversation for this podcast because we're more fitness and entrepreneurship. But like,
yeah.
don't let your kids fucking use Chat GPT and that for schoolwork if you can help it.
Because the one thing that's gonna have to apply is like, you can't cheat your way through everything because you have to apply it to whatever your field and your industry is gonna be. You
Exactly.
know, so
These people know the difference between memorization and actually
for
utilization of the
sure.
things that they
And
should
when
be.
people start going into like their field works or their rotations or whatever that application area is in their industry, that's gonna get exposed really quick, dude.
I wouldn't want to see a doctor who used Chat GPT their entire life and like actually like walk into the room and be like, hey doctor, like I have this fucking problem. He's like, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. You just put just
They're
look at
they're they're cracking down on that shit for schools though. I can tell you
are
that.
they? I haven't been
Oh
paying
yeah, for
attention.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
that's kind of
They catch
it's
you with
kind of
that shit. That's a major problem.
ooh. Well, it is technically plagiarism because what it does is just like gathers all the information from everything and just adds it in. Like you can't copy and paste that stuff because you
Well, I
technically
I hope they I hope things would change in certain curriculums that just force you to be more applicable and not so much memorization based.
I mean worst case
Because
scenario.
this would be able to like decipher these people.
Or what would be even better is like we stop bringing fucking laptops to fucking school. Like we just
Oh,
like
that's impossible, dude.
I mean, like I'm just saying, bro. I don't
That's
know how like
impossible.
bro, like I can't write like I was like starting to use like I use Google for my schedule because it's a lot easier. But
Yeah,
like
I do
things
too.
like my tasks and stuff like that, I can't use my phone. Like I just struck like physically and like mentally, like it bothers me to look at my phone. That's what happens when you use your hands too much. But it bothers me to look at my phone. So like looking at a book and like being able to check off is like mentally more like stimulating and like actually like feels like I'm getting stuff done than just checking off on the phone. I don't know. I'm just weird like that.
You're
But
trying to take the shit back to the 70s.
bro, I'm old, man. My back hurts. My back hurts all the time. Nah, bro. But yeah, I think people are gonna figure it out. I think we're gonna be able to optimize as much as we can optimize, and we're gonna be able. It's gonna make us better coaches. I think at the end of the day, it's gonna make us better coaches because we can focus on the things that we need to focus on.
Yeah, if it could help cut out the middleman with certain things, I'm here for it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Or
100%.
it helps take out some of those little tedious things that I struggle with, and if it
Yeah,
could just kind of, nobody can take away my coaching ability. Like my coaching ability is what it is. You can't manufacture a gym environment. You can't manufacture your coach's personality. Like these things are these things for a reason, So, and as coaches, we're not just people who just give out workouts. From people who don't know anything about coaching or anything about like being with a good coach, then that's might be what this looks like from the outside. Is just someone who dictates, tells you what to do all day long and gives you workouts. But trust me, coaching is way, way fucking deeper than just giving out a workout and telling somebody to do this. This
way.
shit is way more layered than that. And if that's what you think we do as a career, then you are kindly mistaken.
Mhm. Yeah, 100%, 100%. I mean, I think no matter what, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good for us. I mean, I use it for Instagram catches all the time. I love Chat GPT. It gives me for a lot of times, like I think it's good for ideas. Like when I don't know like what I want to say or what I want to do or how I want to structure some things, like I just try and type in ChatGPT and like have it gets the ball rolling, if that makes sense. It's like the beginning structure of like the struct of something I want to do. It's like just getting the fucking wheels turning. That's all it is.
Yeah, I gotta jump on it more. I'll be honest, I haven't really used it too much,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely gonna explore it because I was told a couple times, especially with some guys at the gym and stuff like that. They was like, "Yo, you should jump onto this because this is very helpful in a lot of ways."
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see what Terrence looks like. The optimization fucking master over here. The fucking master. Like use ChatGPT is gonna take you to a whole nother level.
For
Like
sure.
Terrence don't know nobody no more, guys. He used ChatGPT and he did. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Well, to wrap this up, me and Coach Evan does not give a fuck about AI.
Not at all. Not at all.
No
Except
worries
yeah,
here.
except once it looks like it starts looking like a human and having emotions, I'm leaving the fuck out of this out of this. Bro. I am not
That's where
here
we're
for
gonna go to our Uranus listeners. Remember we
yeah,
had
yeah. I'm gonna hang out with the
our Neptune
Uranus.
listeners.
Yeah, bro, like let's go back to the Stone Age, bro. I'm not trying to get shot up by a Terminator. Yeah, out of here.
All right, guys, like always, thank you for listening to another episode. Like and subscribe. Catch us on the Building Savages podcast.com and catch us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Google Podcasts isn't a thing anymore. Did you get
Yeah, I
that
saw that the other
notification?
day. I was like, oh shit, I
Yeah.
guess we don't have
So
that.
we're no longer on Google Podcasts. Let's figure that
Yeah.
part out.
Whatever.
I guess we're on whatever AI generated podcast is out
Yeah,
there.
so just type in where you can listen to podcasts on
Yeah.
ChatGPT. You'll find us.
Yep, you'll find us. They'll lead you right to where to go.
Exactly. All right.